I think we're live now. All right. So, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. So, I'm just starting this documentation kind of live session of trading. This is just a personal projection to the future to potentially make about maybe 31% market or wherever we could see a potential profit. So, we all know that the market tanked a few days ago. And yes, I've been beaten. I'm not gonna lie. I took a pretty some amount, but let's make it back. And the best chart I can see in right now that is potential to be taken trade in to make certain percentage. I will go with the stock protocol, the SDX. So this is purely based on technical analysis and with the fact that we have a local bottom of the BTC, and then we're going to see to make a potential future trade. All right, please, this is just for my personal use. And if you do wish to take a trade also with me, feel free. And I'll give you my thesis behind why I'm taking this trade and everything. And then we can see what we can do. All right. So the STX, as we can see right about here, Uh, sorry, my camera, I'm not fully on camera right now, but I'm sure I will get that sorted out. All right. So as you can see, I already made a set, I already made a setup here, and we're looking to make to this a particular point in the market. So let me walk you guys through. All right. This is on the 4 hour time frame. I do place my order on the 4 hour time frame, but however, we're going on the one day time frame to see what the market has been doing. 1 day time frame, as we can see, this particular chart, let's remark this. Delivery 1 day short. Good. So the red signifies that when it comes here, we should sell down, all right? Because we're still on a downtrend. We haven't broke the major trend, which is about here. So when it comes to this area, we should sell down, right? But in this market right now, we're seeing a very massive buying order coming in. Yes, most likely we will get a bit of a retracement of this particular candle, this big candle that just happened right about here. So we could get a retracement downside, but on the overall, since the trend has changed right now, not fully, but still in a bearish, so we're going to take a quick trade and see we can make a profit. All right. So on the daily, we have this bottom and this bottom. All right. So we have a kind of resistance right about here that we're going to face, and hopefully that we're going to break down. The reason why we're going to break this resistance most likely, it's because we left a pool of liquidity around here, or levels that we have this level around here that the market left without taking this particular people. And you could see this massive candle. This is a massive candle. So when we go into 4 hours, you will see why I'm taking profit when it gets to this area. All right. So most likely we will try to take liquidity from to the upside. So we understand that on the daily we have a major trend that's going down. So on a daily we're still a bearish trend. Okay. And we're looking to make some little quick profit while the market kind of reset before maybe continue to the downside. So daily we understand this is a major resistance. This is on the weekly, on the higher time frame, and this is on the weekly trend levels. So we can go down. So once we identify that, okay, we're on a downtrend, but the market has changed, the sentiment of the market have changed, so we're trying to pick a quick trade and see how we can make a quick long position. Okay, on the daily it shows a massive bullish. In the next 22 minutes this candle will end, and then we can see the next candle. All right, probably the next candle will have to retrace back and then continue to the upside, and that's what we're going to catch. So we understand that on the daily, and we have a level here because 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 days, all the resistance are on here. right? We get this resistance, which is currently broken actually by this particular candle. So we go into 4 hours to identify what we're seeing. Now on the 4 hour candle, the moment we broke this place, we didn't see any retracement to this line. And ideally, we should come see a retracement and then if to go back to the upside, or we can just continue down to this particular level here. So, but we're not going to take because the game of trading is a game of probability, and then we're going to have to put our we have to put on our big pants actually, like all the traders used to say, big pants. Okay, pen and trying to see how we can capitalize on this particular movement as it's coming down. There is more liquidity around here, more liquidity here. We have one liquidity here that need to be taken, and we have another liquidity here that need to be taken. All right, and we have another liquidity here that need to be taken. These are massive, massive candles. Okay, these are massive, massive candles in the chart that the market maker didn't go touch them and then come back. So now we're aiming to go to the upside. The trend has changed. We've broken. We've made a low and higher from this low. So this is higher. We make this as a major support right now. So when this market start to bleed down on the daily, we should anticipate that this particular area should be a support, this particular region. So now it goes up to this level, which should come back. So we should get a support around this area before we can move up. Okay. So this is on the 4 hour time frame. So usually what I do, I still underline, put my orders on the for put my limit order on the 4 hours. And when we take this particular level right about here, this is the level that they just got shattered, this right about here, then we can draw this tool to this particular area. All right. Now we have a level on the 4 hours now that we're going to work with. But how do we set up our orders? We don't just go in on a fuss. We don't just put all our eggs in one basket. Let's say, for example, you decide that okay, it's coming back to test this level. We don't just put our order right about this level. We're going to average in. Okay. And how we're going to do that? When you take the total loss from here, from this level, and then down to this area. All right, right about here. Right about here. Let's give it a room a little bit. All right, now we are risking about 14%, 14.2%. So going in on this trade right now, uh, right at this level, it's a very, very high risk. You don't do that. So we just go in levels by levels. Okay. So on the 4 hours, we can see that there is this great candle that happened. All right. And how do we start putting in our orders? There are two ways we're going to do this. First, we're going to start, if you're going to go on a 10x leverage, which that's what I'm planning to do, to go on a 10x leverage. Let's assume you have like $1,000, all right, like $1,000, and you want to go into this trade. What I will do is that I'm going to narrow down from this level to this area, this particular candle that got broken, all right about here. Okay, now you could start putting your orders on this particular that you can see here. Okay, but if you do that, you're risking more, and your liquidation should be around this area, 10 10%. 10%. Your liquidation should be around, it will be around this area. So for me, I think it's a very, very, very high risk to risk this amount. So what you need to do, your stop loss should be absolutely below this level. And then you risk in 10x. Okay, all you need to do is make sure that you remove this, come back here, flip the chart. Okay, flip it. So when you flip it, this particular candle is what we want to retrace. All right, I don't care about any other candle. This particular candle that breaks on the 4 hour. All right. And remember, we have a daily trend, daily resistance that was broken. Now it becomes a support. So this whole region, it becomes a major support. So when we start our fib tool from here on this particular candle, and then to this top right here. Okay, perfect. Now, you say we're going to start entering our orders on this particular fib levels. This fib levels. We see one right on the resistant. Okay, we see one right on the resistant. So when you see one right on the resistant here, first, since the market is dipping down, remember what I'm saying. Since the market is dipping down, you do not put lots of money. Okay, you don't put a lot of money. So we have $1,000 account. All right, and all we need to do is on this level, we put in $50. Done. Okay, $50. Yes, we have 12%, right? We have 12%, 12% liquidity, 12% of down movement of down drawdown. All right, we have we put $50. All right, right there. We put another $50 here. That is how much? $100. We put another $50, another $50, another $50. Okay. Now, when you do this, you put in about one, two, three, four, five. You put in about $200. You put in about $200, $200 on this trade to make about this level here to make about 40%. Okay, 40%. You can work that math out anyway. To make about 40% on this movement on 10x. So there is a point you will have to average in, and the average in will still tell you when this resistance is still broken to the upside. So I'm just going to start putting my orders right now. I'm going to go with the same orders, the same technique, the same everything, and then we're going to see how it works. All right. So I'm going to go to my trade setup, and then I'm using OKX. So STX, USDT. Okay, good. All right. So our first entry position on 10x leverage, we're going to start here, right about here. Do not rush in trade. Do not force it. No need to force it. Put in, and then our stop loss. Okay, no, $50. Yeah. Okay, $50. Hold on. Why is not showing? It's connected. All right, hold on. All right. So we got it here. 4 hours. Oh, just a moment. Yeah. Let's do it again. We have daily resistant. All right. What about that? Resistant. Okay. Good. Okay. Hours. 4 hours. Wait. What's happening? All right. We have 4 hours. We set it down. And then where is our resistance area? Resistant area is we put in our resistant area. Then here, I'll tell you when to leave the market. I will explain something to you guys. All right, there we go. We broke this here. And then we have this. Okay. And what do we say? Our fib tool, we're going to start from this level to this area. All right. We're not going to force this trade. We're not going to do extra or extra or extra, whatever. Let's look at longs. Okay. And then our stop loss here. And then we are looking to make this profit right about here. Okay. About 30. Okay. All right. So back to placing our orders. You will see how much is more possible we're going to make with just $50. And then we put in this $50. All right, then we go. That is second order. We have third order here. Third order. And then we have fourth order. All on the flip tool. If you do want to understand how I put my flip tool, just let me know and I will make a video and tutorial on that and you guys can see. All right, now we got our orders been arranged. I don't care the fact that it keeps running. We just need one candle to come back here and then go back up. All right, and we're good to go. Oh, where do we? Okay, good. We're good to go. So now that we understand this will be our take profit TP area, if we're going to go into the bull side, this will be absolutely our TP to TP area. Let's see here. TP session. Yep. TP area. TP area. So we're going to start this motion. Basically, we are risking a lot of money for this, about $200. Not a lot. So when we drag this TP, we will be making about $192. All right. That's like 2x of, or more than that even. So this other one, we move up $200. We make profit. And then this particular one, $200. And this last one. All right. There we go. Now, all we need to see it's a retracement to the set to this area. A retracement. Do not panic. Do not do anything. The only time you get panicked, it is when you lose this money. All right. This is the money we're about to risk. And then if we're going to make this amount of money, we're looking at to make about 200, 200, 400, 500, 600, so 800, almost close to $1,000 to make on this trade. This could take some days, actually. Just maybe you can average in the same day, and then most likely to get to the upside. And then if we're going to look to go down or continue to the upside. Anyway, so but remember, we have here on the daily, this is a resistance. Okay, we're trading into resistance, which is not ideal, but because the market is showing a very bullish sign in other indicator, so we're going to put a trade, daily delivery, sell. Okay, yeah, that is a resistance. This is a buy zone. The blue means it's a buy zone. When it comes, we should buy in that area. So, and necessarily we will get up to that level, but when you get a decent amount, I will still update to see how our trade is going and when we can think of leaving the market. So once we get this market here all arranged, all right, we need a retracement. We absolutely need a retracement. Let's go. This is 4 hours. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay. And the 1 hour, it is where you scale in. Once this market starts to bleed down, all right, to take this level, this it is on the 1 hour, you will completely look for a breakout again from this area. Then you can scale in and put your stop loss just below where the 4 hours or the last week comes down. This is what I'm talking about. Something like this. It goes up, comes down. Okay. When it comes down, it goes something, maybe it does something like this. Okay, and then it breaks. So once it breaks, this is where you put in your orders and then put your stop loss the previous where it dropped from. Okay, so it will come down, then do a retracement, and then you can look to go to the upside and take profit. Now, where do we put in orders? So once this market bleeds down, it takes this your four orders here. You're just going to wait and see what the market do. Okay, what the market does. The moment the market breaks to the upside, because right now we're looking bullish. Okay, we're looking bullish. I'm bullish. So once the market breaks upward, okay, it breaks this with a very convincing candle like this. On that particular candle, you put in your orders again, and then your stop loss now, your complete entire stop loss will move around this particular, the previous low when it drops. Do you understand? So now our stop loss is somewhat around here. Our stop loss. We didn't even put it because we are not in the market, so we're just going to relax for now. Because even putting it, it doesn't help you. Let's see. If we put stop loss here, ST, okay, you're risking about $44. So basically you've lost almost everything. You don't want to be stopped out even though you lose $44. So $200 is still okay. All right, people lose more than this, and then you're making about 1,000. So people lose more than that. So when it goes up, you wait for the retracement. Do not chase this trade. Do not try to force it. Relax, okay, until the market comes to you. Area, take out with a wick. You will get see those wicks, something like this. You will see that wicks, okay? Because if we're going to take this W pattern here, tip, tip, tip breaks out, okay? We're going to take this trade, something like this. So put this market maybe to come here and trace back. I could, this is a different trade. You don't want to do that. It could continue keep going up. So the market looking bullish. All your mind now is all about going up. So the market could come here and then retrace to this level. It could take some time, but relax. Do not chase this trade. Do not absolutely chase this trade. It's dangerous to chase a trade, especially when it comes here. So imagine you enter market here and then the market dips down. Automatically you'll be completely in a loss. Even the market is, you will still lose money before the market can have a retracement. So you wait on this market and then it comes back into this region on those particular candle. There's a candle, you will know when the candle comes in. Those super weak candle that weak people out. So this candle could usually bleed down to this level. Even if the market comes to this level, you're still not liquidated. You're still in the market. The market has to go below this area or around this area before you get liquidated. But it's $200 you're willing to risk. This is the money you're not hoping to get back. I think it's a more safer way to trade than putting all your money trying to catch one particular point of entry. There is no one point of entry. There is only a region of entry point. And this is the region we're looking at, this particular region here in this area. So I'm going to leave this like this. And then maybe next time we will look at it, talk about this trade, and let's see how it goes. So this is a new channel. I'm just going to do some time to time analysis and to see more possible where we can take some trade, and who knows. So enjoy your trade and have a nice day. Bye bye.